I'm like scared. Holy, I don't know where he went. Wait. Oh. Holy.
Sydney is well known for documenting her life on the road, spending the last 2 years traveling solo and camping across the country. Over that time, she's experienced both incredible moments and difficult situations. But this encounter left her more unsettled than anything else she had faced while living on the road. The video started like any normal day. Sydney spent time working, cooking food, and enjoying the scenery before eventually heading off to find somewhere new to camp for the night. But once she arrived at the campsite, everything changed.
Well, it says my site is right here. Here we go. Please tell me there's nobody here. Thank goodness. I just realized there's a tent down there. Like, is somebody homeless living over there? I don't know what to do. There's a freaking tent over there. Do I go up to it? Hello? Is anybody in that tent? I'm in a pickle, guys. I'm in a pickle.
After parking up, she decided to take a quick look around the area before settling in, only to realize she wasn't alone. Nearby sat another tent, hidden within the trees. Unsure whether it belonged to another camper or someone living there, Sydney debated leaving, but eventually convinced herself to stay.
Out of all of the campsites that I've ever stayed at, this is the one where I might not make it out alive the next morning. I'm gonna camp next to this sketchy abandoned tent. I don't know what to say besides that. Also, if you were actually camping here, like if you were a normal person, you would have put your tent by the creek. I'll show you. Pile of rocks. Like, you would have put your tent over here, not all the way over there. Dude, I might die tonight, but I'm just gonna suck it up because I don't know where else to go. It's already like 5:30, so. And I have to cook dinner.
As the night went on, her instincts kept telling her something wasn't right. Then things became worse.
Dude, I'm like scared. Holy, I don't know where he went. Wait. Oh. Holy.
You okay?
Yeah. But there's some like guy right there.
Right where?
Like he just like walked through my campsite. Holy sh**, I'm shaking right now. I shouldn't like be like shaking this bad. I don't know, like, hold on. Oh.
Do you need to call the cops or anything?
No, but holy shit, brother. Oh my god, dude.
Are you leaving the game?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Holy shit. Oh god, sorry. This isn't funny, but it's like,
It's pretty sketchy, bro.
oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I saw that person. I'm shaking.
Was he coming, like, facing you, or which direction was he coming from?
He just walked into the campsite. I'm like shaking. Holy shaking. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect somebody to like, come to my campsite like that. The thing that really concerns me is that like he saw that I was there and he kept walking into the site, and then he saw me. I didn't say he saw me, but like, you know, I turned my car on. So like,
Yeah.
He was right next to my car and had no problem with that he was intruding on my space, you know?
A man suddenly appeared near her campsite, pacing back and forth while staring directly toward her truck. The tension instantly rose, and Sydney became completely overwhelmed with fear, finally deciding she needed to leave immediately. Usually Sydney trusts her instincts without hesitation, but this time she ignored them. A decision that quickly turned into one of the most frightening experiences she had ever had while living alone on the road. Thinking back on the situation later only made it more disturbing, especially wondering what could have happened if she had stayed. Seth is an outdoorsman who spends his life traveling full-time in his truck, exploring remote places across the country, particularly throughout Alaska. But during this adventure, he decided to camp somewhere new, a decision that quickly became unsettling. Before heading out, Seth had researched the area heavily, but one detail kept standing out to him: the number of stories surrounding the place and claims that the area was haunted. Still, he packed his truck, spent the day running errands, and eventually made his way toward the remote campsite.
It's like 9:30 right now, and it's pitch black outside. I'm gonna be so freaking honest with you guys. Like, I'm scaredless right now. It's like just now hitting me that I'm the only person out here. Like, I'm in this parking lot, this sketchy parking lot. There's like 2 lights, and I'm the only person in this parking lot. I don't know if I'm just like, if my brain is playing tricks on me, but I feel like I can hear everything outside right now. You know, just thinking about the stories and all the experiences out here. Like, I don't know if they're real or not, or, you know, but hopefully I can just get in there, walk around, check it out, and then leave. I'm gonna be watching Stella, making sure she's good, but we're gonna do it because I said I was gonna do it. I'm here. Yeah, let's go. Stella, you ready? All right.
By the time he arrived, darkness had already taken over the forest, immediately creating an uneasy atmosphere around him. Alone in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by darkness, Seth admitted he already felt on edge. Wanting to explore the area further, he made the risky decision to take a late-night walk down a nearby trail, armed with nothing but the light from his camera. Then something changed.
I don't know if you guys can tell. It's raining right now. Guys, my heart is beating so fast right now. We're going down the trail. I don't know. I don't really have a flashlight. Okay, the watchtower is up here. I'm gonna show you guys Stella so you can see her, how she's reacting right now. But the watchtower is over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's raining right now, and this is I'm not gonna lie, like, I definitely feel like a very dark energy around here. Nah, bro, the energy around this just does not feel right. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. What was that? Shh. I'm running. So, go.
A strange noise echoed somewhere within the darkness, and instantly, his dog's behavior shifted. The tension in the air became overwhelming, and Seth quickly rushed back toward his truck, unable to shake the feeling that something was watching him from the woods. Seth didn't hesitate. He left immediately without looking back. Whatever was out there, Seth never discovered, but the experience was enough to leave him genuinely terrified. Theo and his friend are both bikers known for documenting their rides and adventures online, but on December 11th, 2016, a normal day riding through the woods quickly turned into something deeply unsettling. The pair traveled deep into the forest, searching for trails where they could ride their bikes off-road, expecting nothing more than another adventurous day outdoors. But while moving through the woods, they noticed something strange hidden just off the trail.
This video starts off at a weird point because I didn't have my camera recording. This was kind of us just going out to look for some off-roading areas and everything, and I kind of had the camera recording just in case I wanted to go back and look at the footage.
I could get through this. This would be fun though too. I could get my Harley up this, no problem. Oh fuck. I just about fucking ate shit. This would be cool, like on a fucking dirt bike, to jump that little hill and make this gap. But if you did mess up, you're just gonna plummet into the earth down there. What is that? No way. I didn't really like see it until you said something. Dude, that was straight up like, hold on.
So by this point, it's hard to pick up from the video, but if you notice, I'm looking around a bunch. When I realized what I was looking at, I got a huge uneasy feeling like I was being watched by something. So that's why I'm kind of all like jumbled up and shit.
I want to get a good I want to get a good view of it. Dude, somebody was digging a grave out here. Oh god. Dude, that was straight up a grave. Like that's not even. Oh! That's a fucking deer, dude. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, my heart just jumped so fucking bad. Dude, I'm getting out of here. You get the fuck out.
The ground had been dug up. At first they were confused, but the closer they looked, the more disturbing it became. The shape and depth of the hole resembled an open grave, almost as if someone had recently been digging there for a far more sinister reason. The atmosphere immediately shifted. Theo began feeling increasingly uneasy, convinced someone was watching them from deeper within the trees, while both of them struggled to shake the feeling that they weren't alone. Not wanting to stay any longer, the pair rushed back toward their bikes and quickly left the area behind. But the discovery stayed with them long after leaving the woods, alongside the terrifying question of what they may have actually stumbled across that day. An avid outdoorsman known for his bushcraft, hiking, and camping videos has spent years exploring remote forests. But back in 2017, he captured one of the most unsettling experiences he had ever faced while camping alone. He traveled deep into a remote forest in Northumberland for a solo overnight camp, something he already admitted made him uneasy.
I'm out again for another wild camp and wander. This time I'm in the spooky forest on my own. And to be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to it. It's already getting dark. There's been a lot of things going on with this place, you know, that people are seeing things, and I either believe it or you don't believe it, but people are seeing things. And I thought, well, I can't be a chicken, you know. I've got to get over this kind of phobia of coming camping on my own in certain places, you know, and what a better place to test me nerves to come back to the spooky forest somewhere in remote Northumberland. I'm kind of apprehensive, to be honest with you, coming here on my own. But like I say, it's something I've wanted to do for a while. And as you can see, my camp's already made up. I've been coming the last couple of weeks, just sort of building a semi-permanent shelter.
After arriving late into the evening, he quickly set up camp and settled into the woods. But before long, the atmosphere around him began to feel wrong. The forest suddenly fell silent. There was no wind, no wildlife, and no movement anywhere around him. Only complete silence that left him feeling exposed and vulnerable.
You can hear nothing, not even a bird. There's no wind. That's why I picked the night. It is forecast to rain, but just a light shower. So I brought the field recorder, listened to the sounds of the forest. And one of the reasons why I wanted to come on my own for a while, I do come camping with our friends, but the problem is when we do like research, like recording and stuff like that, I review the audio the next day and there's noises, there's cracks and breaks, and I'm thinking, was that something, or was that just back at camp? Was that one of the guys breaking a stick? And I thought, well, why not just do a couple of wild camps on my own? You know, if there's any sounds or strange activity there, I know it's me. It can't be anybody else because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm basically miles from anywhere really. There is a village further down, but it's a very small village. Nobody comes in here after dark. Nobody crazy like me. And now it's getting dark, like, and a bit hard to film, but just thought I'd go for a wander, as you do in the dark, in a spooky forest. That tree bit looks all like, that's right next to it. It's kind of like, it's been dragged and left there, isn't it? It hasn't, I can't see which tree it's come off. So it's been moved and just left there. And that's right next to this tree. You should always keep an open mind in a place like this. I'm dazzling myself.
Over the years, there had been reports surrounding the area involving strange sightings and unexplained encounters. He himself had experienced unsettling noises there before, enough to leave him questioning whether something was truly lurking within those woods. That night, he decided to leave a microphone recording outside his camp. What it captured was terrifying.
And I'm just basically after answers. But I do think, like I said, there was a otherworldly, there is a paranormal aspect of it. I'm gonna set my field recorder up now, my audio recorder, and I'm gonna just get in my sleeping bag. I'm just gonna lie there. Hopefully I'll chat to you soon. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Throughout the night, strange noises moved around his camp, clear enough to leave him convinced something was out there, watching him from the darkness. Although he never saw anything directly, the sounds alone were enough to leave him deeply unsettled. The next morning, he searched around the surrounding forest, and what he discovered only made the situation worse.
That end of the tree snapped off. Comes down to here and it snapped off again. I can see where that's come off up there, about 30 foot up, like. Could have been the wind, perhaps. Would the wind have snapped it again at the bottom? Or could have been people walking through? Even though I'm well off the beaten track. I mean, that could have been something, could have been pushed over and then it's been gnawed on, or is it just rot? Could it be like, I don't know, woodworm or something, or has a deer been munching at the bark? It's funny how one branch goes that way and one goes that way. That just doesn't happen by accident, does it? That one pushed over there, and you've got another one coming that way. It's like a structure. Both broken at the base.
Broken wood and disturbed areas around several trees suggested something large had been moving through the woods during the night. For him, it only confirmed the fear that whatever was outside his camp that night had been very real.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new
Jay is well known for his camping videos, spending most of his free time deep in the woods or reviewing outdoor camping gear. But this trip was different from anything he had done before. Halloween weekend had arrived, and Jay planned to spend the night at a campsite he had never visited before, the infamous Pine Barrens.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode. On today's spooky adventure, we are camping in a brand new location, someplace I've never been before, and we are in the infamous New Jersey Pine Barrens. Yes, that's right, you guys, the famous haunted Pine Barrens. And you know, this is Bass River State Park. I've never been here. I'm going to do setting up a little bit. I'm going to explore the area. We got a new tent to check out. It's a cabin tent. It's a hot tent. And it's about 40 degrees at night, so this is about perfect time of year to start hot tent camping. Now that the tent is staked out, it's time to frame it up.
First one. Oh, we should do the back first.
Back first.
That goes on this side too?
Jay arrived with his family and began setting up camp as daylight slowly faded. They cooked food, relaxed around the campsite, and settled into the evening while darkness slowly consumed the woods around them. Eventually, his family left, leaving Jay alone for the night. And that's when everything changed.
Well, you guys, dinner was great. The steak was so good. But my wife and son, they went back home. No, they're not spending the night with me this time around because of where I am right now, in the infamous Pine Barrens. And you see, they took the car and they left me all by my lonesome, just chilling by the fire, by myself, just the way I like it. Gonna chill the rest of the night. As you guys saw, I have no entertainment, and the crazy part is there's no service here. So that's right, literally all by my lonesome.
Not long after settling down, he began hearing screams echoing through the woods. By around 5:30 in the morning, the noises had become impossible to ignore, leaving Jay completely on edge as he struggled to sleep.
I'm tired, man. I didn't get that much sleep because at like 5:30 I've been hearing screams off in the distance. I don't know if that was like a child or something, but it sounded pretty scary. I mean, that was the only thing aside from acorns falling on my tent all night long. But yeah.
Although there wasn't much footage captured throughout the night, what he did record was enough to make the situation deeply unsettling. Being alone, deep in the woods with no easy escape, while screams echo around your camp, is enough to terrify anyone. The wilderness can be peaceful during the day, but once darkness takes over, everything changes. For more unsettling encounters and terrifying moments caught on camera, subscribe for more. And remember, out there in the woods, your instincts exist for a reason.